seen the play yet?
I saw the play, yes I did. I mean, you know, I don't know what, that was pretty obvious. To me, you know, that's, look, I know Freddie, and Freddie's a real even keel guy. He really is. I mean, you go back through, it's one of the things players will say about him. And, I mean, I don't think he's ever done that before, but the situation demanded it. And I think you could read the quotes from his players that they totally backed him up on it. And, you know, I think after a little bit of time, it'll end up being good for Ramirez too. And then they got a nice 8-0 win this afternoon too. So so that helped everybody feel a little bit better.
Did you see it on the basketball court?
What's that?
Have you ever seen it on the basketball court?
Well, you know, look, I mean, our game is a little bit different. So there's certainly times in a basketball game where a guy doesn't run back defensively or something like that. He's arguing. But on a baseball field, you know, it's glaring. There's guys running around the bases. He's not going after the ball. You know, he's walking after it. I mean, it's a glaring thing. I mean, here's my thing with baseball. And I don't mean this, I love the game. How many times in a baseball game do you really have to hustle hard? No, I don't say that bad. It's a skilled game. It's a difficult game, but you know, if you hit a double or a triple, or you're going from first to third running the bases, how many times is that going to happen? 2-3 times a game to a guy? And then how many times in the field have you got to go all out to make a play? I mean, baseball demands maybe 7, 8, 9 times a game. You got to really bust your ass and make a play. You can't do that? You know, I mean, look, I saw the play. I mean, he was perfectly justified in what he did, and I think if he doesn't do something in that situation, the other 24 guys are looking around going, what the hell's going on here?
Since you mentioned it, did you happen to talk to Freddie?
I was texting him. I texted him this morning, and I hadn't even seen the play. I just read the article, and I texted him back again after I'd seen it, and then I texted him back again after they got the 8-0 win. So yeah, we were in touch today. You know, because it was on like it was big coverage on ESPN. So you know.
Do you know him that well?
I don't. You know, I'm a fan. I'm a fan like anybody else, and I love him as a player. I mean, I think he's a great player. I think he's one of the best players in the game. But look, even the best players make mistakes, do things wrong, and when it's a lack of effort thing, it needs to be dealt with. I think he'll come back and play great.
When it's the best player on the team that the guy that they're trying to present as the face of the franchise, as a coach, how important is it to get that guy on board with those types of things?
Well, I think it's absolutely essential that your best player is on board with what you do and is a very hard worker. You know, here's the thing, and I think, look, there's some great examples of it today, but I do think it's, in general, started to change a little bit to where the best players, I don't care what sport it is, tend to look at them being the best as more a sense of entitlement than responsibility. And I think, you know, some of the people who've been around in here, been around sports longer than I have, though that's getting to be fewer and fewer because I'm getting older and older, but can see that change where it used to be, I think guys really, all of them felt that responsibility if you're the best player, and now it's almost like a lot of them, the younger guys, are entitled to more. As Freddie said today, there's not that many Jeters out there anymore, you know, and I do think there's some. I think our game has a good batch of young guys, but I think it has changed a little bit.
And is there any part of you that, forgetting the fact that you and Freddie are so close, is there any part of you that's sort of just a